Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am on the road to 100 subscribers, so if you dig my vibe, please subscribe, okay? And, if this video resonates with you, definitely like, comment, share if you care. But, mainly let me know in the comments, what part resonated with you and if this matches your situation. We're going to be doing a collective reading. Alright. This year, 2026. Happy New Year. I'm just going to get a few cards out so we can kind of see who this person is on your mind. Turn to a million and we are rich. Be the last one not to get this dough. No way. Okay, I definitely got this as the person that you had a lot of passion with, okay? Definitely that, and desire for. I think you really probably wanted a connection with this person. Like you wanted to really make it work. Oh, wow. Okay. And these are new cards too, by the way, so I'm still getting a little acclimated with these. Alright, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I almost feel like something was off about it. I feel like something was off about it. There was passion and desire and an intense connection, right? And I think you were kind of idealizing it, right? This is so funny because this definitely matches that song that I was just singing. Be the last one not to get this dough. No way. Okay. I almost get the vibe, yeah. Something was telling you this was not going to be successful. Yeah. And it has something to do with your perception about this relationship. I feel like, I think you might have thought maybe you looked good together, or maybe they made you look better. And that's why maybe you thought this would be something successful, but I get the vibe that I think that's what was on the fence. Something inside of you was telling you no. Your mind's telling you no, but your body's telling you yes, baby. I don't want to hurt nobody. I'm just kidding. No, anyway. I'm sorry. I know we're not going to talk about R. Kelly because we know R. Kelly is a hot mess, but the man is a musical genius, all right? Let's not punish the art for the creator. Anyway, okay, so but I'm not going to lie, collective. This is the vibes I'm getting. This is straight the vibes I'm getting because, again, the same thing, this wisdom, this clarity came out again. It's like you just had this, you can't make this up, this awakening to the fact that this was superficial. This was something superficial to you. Let's see if we can clarify some more there. I just think there just wasn't any substance in the connection for you. That's what it's coming off for me. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. This wisdom keeps coming out. This is what was revealed to you. This is so crazy. But you were guided to this wisdom. Okay? This is crazy. But it's just because I think you are in tune with yourself, with your higher self. Alright? I think that's why the guidance came to you so easily, because you are enlightened, right? And you do have intuition and a purpose here. Okay? Yeah. You might be like a chosen one or something. Or, I don't know, a star seed, or, all them stuff they be calling people that come here with a purpose and a plan. Like, you're here for something. You're here to build some sort of stability, right? I don't know. It's some sort of foundation. Yeah, I don't know if it was necessarily with this person. This could just be your soul energy in general. That you came here with a purpose. That's why you're able to receive these downloads so easily. And you don't really know where they come from. But they just tell you something isn't right. They were telling you something wasn't right here. Something was superficial here. Okay? And you wanted to be optimistic. You wanted to believe this. But again, you can't make this stuff up. Your instincts was telling you something different. You can't make this stuff up. This is crazy. Okay, Holy Spirit. Oof. Dang. Let me tell you. Ooh. You cannot make this stuff up. This is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, through withdrawal and isolation and loneliness, you were able to get that inner meditation, that inner monologue. All right? What was it about this person? They had so much, you know, passion and desire for each other, and the collective could see this person in their future. So what was it about this person that was alarming to the collective? Please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, something was burnt out in this situation. Something about this situation, I almost feel like it brought bad luck. I almost feel like just stuff wasn't going right while this person was in your life. Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's because this person was not aware. Like, this person was just on autopilot, like NPC mode, you know, on the blue pill. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, and that's why they did things that were misguided and deceitful, because like I don't get that they were really present in their body. That's what I'm saying. This is some deep spiritual stuff here that's coming out, collective. This is some very deep spiritual stuff, because this is literally like the opposite of what we have here for you. You're very aware. You're very intuitive. So much about vision and enlightenment and clarity and purpose, okay? And oneness and connection with the universe. Again, more guidance and wisdom. More guidance and wisdom and learning. More intuition and wisdom. You have a purpose here, collective. This is for the chosen ones of the collective. Yeah, and this past person here that you had all of this passion with, this is a spiritual enemy, I believe. Yeah, I do believe so. But I almost feel like you were here to get them on the right path. I get the vibe you were supposed to wake them up. They might not be a spiritual enemy, but this is that same stability, energy that's coming out here. This same building a foundation. Like, you were the home base. I think you were supposed to be the catalyst for them. You were supposed to wake them up. Because, yeah, you know, maybe they're not an enemy, but they are misguided. Something's not right with them spiritually. And that's what was bringing you a lot of misfortune while you were with them. Their soul was dragging you down when your soul was supposed to come to lift them up. All right? And they were just stuck. They're just stuck and unaware. Just going through the motions. Oh, wait. This is some heavy, heavy spiritual stuff, collective. But you, like I said, you like the way y'all look together. And you like the way they was flipping it, putting it down and reversing it. Okay? I'm just saying. And I feel like like I said, you could see the benefits. You could see the benefits. You could see it. But you had to trust yourself because your instincts was telling you something was off. Because you tapped in. All of these cards, you are tapped in, collective. You are tapped in cosmically. You are tapped in. Do you see this? Do you see this? It's crazy. That's why they was never going to pull the wool over your eyes. You was always going to see. It was only going to be a matter of time. All right, anything else on this person? Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. This person, I almost get they probably weren't really motivated to change either. Probably because, yeah, they were too busy living unaware and being misguided. Okay? All right? I'm just saying. That's why it was burning you out. Because they were definitely very hesitant. Because they don't have any emotion. They don't have any motivation towards it because they can't see it. They can't see that they're unaware. Because they're unaware. Okay? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You cannot make this stuff up. And it's like they were opposing and resisting against alignment. You can't make this up. And they were literally But they were only doing this because they were confused, all right? And they were trying to escape reality, all right? Because they do have a lack of faith and a lot of self-doubt, which is why, again, they're living unaware and they are misguided, okay? They don't have the connection. Like I said, confused and escaping here. Confused and escaping here, okay? Okay? Self-doubt and lack of faith. They didn't believe. They didn't believe they could do better. They didn't believe they could be better. All right? That's why they were not motivated. They didn't think they could give you this 10 of Cups. They didn't think they could give you the harmony and the fulfillment and the family and the alignment and the happiness. They didn't think they could. But they're confused. They're confused. They're jaded. This person. They don't have faith in God. They don't have faith in the Holy Spirit. They don't have faith in themselves. Alright, let's see. What is this person's emotions towards the collective? Holy Spirit. Alright. Make sure you really tap into this person's energy, Holy Spirit, because I know these cards, they get a little chunky and wonky. So I just want to make sure I give the collective accurate information, Holy Spirit. Okay. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Thank you. You know, put it on my tab, okay? Anyway, all right. What is this person's current emotions towards the collective, please, Holy Spirit? Wow. You can't make this stuff up. It tried to come out earlier. It tried to come out earlier, but I did not. I put it back in the deck. I put it back in the deck because I thought it was too soon. But absolutely not. This person is feeling 100% arrogant. They definitely think they have another chance. But it's because they remember how they was putting that thing down, flipping it, and reversing it. They remember how good y'all was looking together. They remember how you looked at them and how they looked at you. Y'all were very attracted to each other, okay? And it definitely came out in the bedroom. I'm just saying. That's what I'm getting here. And yeah, they're still infatuated. They're still infatuated with you. Okay? Period. Period. And they have a soft, sensitive, empathetic feeling towards you, okay? They care about you. They really care about you. They care about you and they are really fond of you. And they are arrogant. They know they was putting it down. They said, huh? What? Nah. But you see all this? These are all positive, happy, joyous things. I ain't even gonna lie. But I do get that, you know, this person does feel alone without you. And I know why. I know why. Because you are the security and the stability and the foundation. Okay, collective? That's why they feel lonely without you. But their spirits gotta wake up. They gotta go through their awakening. Alright? Because last time you checked, they wasn't ready for this 10 of Cups. Alright? That's what I'm getting here. Alright, Holy Spirit. What's this person's next actions towards the collective? No way. I get some perseverance. Okay. They definitely. Wow, you can't make this stuff up. Every time something comes out crossing, I always put it as up in the air, right? Because it depends on this person's perseverance. If they're going to persevere and actually stick towards this and really do the work, you know, I see that this will either be something very good or either very bad, okay? This is the freaking Wheel of Fortune. Came out sideways. So like I said, it's either going to be winning and prosperity and bliss and destiny, or it's going to be bad luck, misfortune, obstacles, disappointments, setbacks. This all depends on them and if they do the work or not. And if they hold up their end, they hold up their end of the bargain. Okay? And they persevere and, you know, stand their ground. Stand firm in the ground of work. And creating wish fulfillment, making their own dreams come true, and leaving their comfort zone. Okay? Trying something new, trying something different, making a choice to do something different and regain control of themselves and have an internal balance. Okay? That's what this all depends on whether this turns out good or bad. Okay? And I guess, see, their next action is low-key blended into the outcome. I'm not going to lie. But I guess the Holy Spirit is just saying, take it how you get it. This can be this person's next actions, but, you know, we all have free will. And if this person is willing to step into their free will, and there will be abundance, material wealth, and you cannot make this stuff up. Security, which to me goes right along with stability. Because do you see that? Security. I'm just saying, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Get out of my face, collective, because the Holy Spirit just laid it out there for you very easily and on point. Okay? So, hopefully this person really wakes up and their soul returns to their body. They need to go on a soul retrieval mission and heal that fragmentation. Okay? All right? I know I like to mix spiritual terms and psychology, but, you know, psychological terms, but because it's all the same. It's all the same, okay? But yeah, this person has really got some healing to do. But if they're willing to do the work, this could be something fortunate. But alright, that's what I get. So if this resonates for you, definitely comment, let me know. And like, and subscribe. And share if you care. But, you know, if this doesn't apply, let it fly. Thanks for watching.